Hi, welcome to Tarot Tuesday. Today I'm tapping into the energy of the month of December. I'm using the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, and I was asking for anyone watching, what do we need to know about the theme, the events, or how to respond to the events, and the action steps? What do we need to be doing this month? So the first card I got was the Enchanted Fern Grotto, which is refuge. Now, refuge means a condition of being safe or sheltered from danger. So, how do you create that condition of feeling safe? Well, often it starts with just having good boundaries. Telling people no, not attending events out of obligation, but because you actually want to be there. Or you attend an event, but there might be somebody there that you just say, you know what, I'm not going to engage in this conversation. It's not safe. It's going to lead to conflict. So I'm just not going to talk about those things. So having those boundaries. Also, the refuge is about your inner state of safety, your retreat, your recharge, the things that allow you to feel sheltered from that, which means spending time going within some quiet instead of being go, go, go all the time. I know we've got holiday seasons, so a lot of events, family get-togethers, friends get-togethers, just activities and things. There's stress and pressure that can happen this time of year. So it's also setting aside time for that inner sense of peace and stillness, not just necessarily pushing through until you get to burnout and then you end up having to, miss work, cancel clients, be in bed for 2 days with a headache. Or maybe that's just me, because that happens. Up next is the events in the month of December, or what we need to know to respond to those events. And we got the Storm Spirit, the Chaos card, which nobody likes this card, right? We don't like the idea that there's going to be chaos this month. However, it's about looking at, what does a storm actually do? When you think about a storm, high winds, um, they will knock things over that are not rooted, right? Small trees, your lawn furniture, things that are not truly bolted down with a solid foundation get blown away. So the storm can be seen as a benefit to blow away things that are not actually rooted, grounded, and for your highest good. We don't like that because we think we know better than spirit, what is for our highest good. So when things fall away, relationships, friendships, jobs, when those things, the storm blows them out of our lives, we're upset by that. And it's not about bypassing. You feel the grief, you feel the loss, you make space for that. The anger, oh, this isn't fair. Make space for that, but don't stay stuck in it, because then you miss the point that the storm is actually clearing things out to make space for new life. Like, the storm often carries the winds, to spread seeds, right? That's how seeds can get planted in other environments, because the wind carries them. Think about the storm also with lightning. I'm looking at the lightning of this card and seeing that lightning can often shock us, right? It's a flash, it's dark, it's at nighttime, and all of a sudden, boom, the sky lights up, and you're like, holy crap, where'd that come from, right? Those epiphany moments, those shocking moments that are like, whoa, jolt you awake, because maybe you've been a little stuck in a rut, mundane, doing things out of obligation. I have to do this. It's just this task. Let's get through this checklist or the shopping list or whatever. And you need that jolt to wake you up to say, what are you actually doing? Checking in with your inner self and saying, is this what I really want to be doing? Is this in alignment with my future? Is this holding me back? Do I even really want to be in this relationship? Like, sometimes you need that lightning strike, that shock experience that goes, holy crap, what the heck is going on? Not to mention the chaos and stuff that might be happening collectively that is allowing you as an opportunity to check in with your own values. What are you seeing out there that you're like, gosh, I don't want any part of that. That's not who I am. I don't want to, add to that energy. Up next, the action steps, the things to be doing in the month of December, is the Pegasus transcending. So this is about flying in the back of a Pegasus. You are getting a higher perspective, a higher view. You are transcending the physical humanness, right? It's remembering that we are spirit in a human body, which means you don't bypass the human emotions, but you also see that there's bigger purpose, bigger meaning. There's something more to that. And as I said, this ties in to the whole reading of feeling safe in unsafe situations, creating that inner refuge, and knowing that your peace comes from the fact that you are way bigger than any of these temporary human experiences, loss, disappointment, arguments, disagreements, any of that. It's all temporary, it's all lower level. Looking at the chaos for the spiritual meaning, transcending your perspective, your judgment of something going wrong, or you're labeling it as bad. So, transcending is finding the spiritual purpose and meaning of the things that are happening this month. So, even looking at the spiritual meaning of the holidays, is it about the gifts and the material stuff? Is it about spending time with people you don't really like because you have to or whatever? Or is it saying spiritually, this is a time of hope and peace and joy and the love that's in your life and the blessings and the gratitude, being thankful? So, looking at that. Now, if you want more guidance on, this holiday season, the month of December, even getting ready for the new year, go ahead and reach out and book a reading. I offer tarot card readings as well as Akashic readings so we can get to that higher perspective from your actual soul by looking at your soul book and saying, hey, what are you meant to be doing? What are your next steps? Especially as we come into that new year, a lot of reflective time going within. I can help with that. So go ahead and reach out. Otherwise, have a happy holiday. Whatever you celebrate, don't celebrate. I wish you all the peace in this month of December.